Good morning. So, third video of our Flutter tutorial series. Here, next stage was to make an app's main screen, or to do app's first screen. So this is going to be divided in two parts. One is going to be our app bar, and I know we made an app bar, but this is going to be a custom app bar, not the default material app bar. Material is the Google UI theme, remember? Not the default. We are going to make our own one. And I think it's very important. Most people don't focus on this, but you don't have a good app bar by default, and it's really important to have a good app bar for your theme app to look good. If you have a great if you have great content app without a great app bar, if your app needs an app bar, it needs to be custom, or it needs to be really great with a lot of settings tweaked if you're going to use a material app bar. So I just removed my app bar, the default app bar. I'm going to run this app F5. So you can also go ahead and remove that if you're following this tutorial. Now remember this container, we are going to have its child is the property. It's hierarchical, right? So containers have childs, so the child of this guy is going to be a row. Now row is a widget which has multiple children, and they are they're diagonal to each other. They're arranged diagonally, not vertically. So it's a row. Wait, I guess we had a problem. Let me run this again. Yeah. So in this, we're gonna get our app bar. We're gonna make our app bar on this row because it's diagonal and app bar is diagonal. Let me show you some good app bars. You can get great stuff on Behance. Try using it. They have good markups for inspiration, right? I'm gonna show you something. While our app gets compiled. Oh wait, is this from to do app? Yeah, there you are. Let's look at something. I have an idea of what I should do, but I'm just telling you that it's really good to take ideas. And a lot of people don't even make app bars. You see, they just put titles and they get their app done. This is a kind of an app bar, but yeah, it doesn't feel like one. See, most apps don't. Like a lot of modern apps don't. Look at this. These people do. Oh, what did I click? Yeah. Look at this. Not bar, somewhere it doesn't. I'm gonna teach you theming also in this. Complete great UI. Okay, fine. So our app's running. What I was thinking of is a title over here, an about icon over here, and that's it. Or maybe text over here and an about icon over here, or a help icon over there. So how I'm gonna do that is, well, put a text and type in to do, and next to it I'm gonna put an icon button, which takes two things. Icon, these are properties, right? Get it? Children takes a list, and then in a list you put a list of stuff. Text takes an input, like it doesn't take my name parameters. This has name parameters, and there you put icon is icon. It is icons dot. I'm gonna go with help outlined. Yeah. Look, there we are, but it's not looking really good. So we're gonna make this look good. Now, Google's always best. So let's search text styling pattern. So how this happens is you have a style parameter, and in the input there is this text style object. If this is going over your head, you should learn Dart or know some programming first. This is for programming experts, people who know programming and just wanna learn Flutter really quick. There you are. Choose your text style. What do you want the font to be? So I'm gonna go with the font size. You can find all these parameters on flutter.dev, Flutter API. You see api.flutter.dev, and they just show you all the properties. It's really good documentation. You normally don't look at API documentation, but this is good enough. So let's just tweak our font size to 30. Now that's a bit too much. 25. Yeah. And now you see these things need to be away from each other. So we are gonna put the row has a property called main axis alignment. How do you want this the main axis alignment? Main axis is the main the axis on which a UI element works on. Like, get it? For a column, it's gonna be vertical. For a row, it's horizontal. So do we want the objects to be placed one by one, or do we want some other kind of spacing? So we're gonna put it main. We're gonna put the value to main axis. Sorry for the sound. Yeah. So main axis alignment dot space between. That's great. It looks awesome. To do is a bit too close to our app. So now one more thing. Padding. If you know programming, you'd know this probably because it's there in HTML in every UI language. You put space around. Margin is when you put space around a widget, and padding is when your widget, if you have a container, when you leave space in it, right, for the content to get compressed, right? That's what padding is called. So we're going to put some padding, and normally padding is as good as margin in Flutter. So when you put a padding of 8 from all the sides, Flutter is going to leave a space of 8 pixels. All these values are in pixels normally. You see, it looks good enough. Let's increase the value to see this. All of this happened by itself. Control dot and then padding 20. This is in VS Code. Nah, it looks terrible. So we don't want the padding to go up, but we want to go on the sides. We're going to do edges insets dot symmetric. Okay, horizontal is going to be 10. Vertical is going to be 30. Sorry, got it wrong, confused. This is going to be 10. 30 is too much. 20. Yeah, that's good. Not excellent yet, but we'll get to it. See you in the next one. Bye. And please subscribe, like if you liked it, and dislike if you didn't, and share with your friends. Learn Flutter. Thank you.